Alright guys, how you doing? This is just a quick video regarding my DIY homemade water-fed pole electric hose reel system. A few of the guys on the couple of the window cleaning forums wanted to see it in action, so I'll do a quick video now on how I put it together, what I did, bits I had to buy, show you how it works, and then I'll upload it to my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel isn't actually for business stuff and window cleaning stuff really, but we'll upload this video onto there, so apologies to you guys that are expecting to see stuff from Wheel Hobbies. This is just a one-off video on some of my equipment. Right, so as a lot of you know by now, you can buy the what they call the HD electric hose reel from Waterworks. But don't get me wrong, if you guys are running a big window cleaning business and you got the spare money and you're going to put it against your tax, I'd always advise just buying one from one of them guys. They come ready made, there's no messing about. This is more for your budget window cleaner who hasn't got much money and just wants to put something together that'll work. So basically, this hose reel was purchased from the window cleaning warehouse. It's a Pro-Lock reel. To me, I've looked over one of my mates' HD reels. It's exactly the same reel. Matt Saxon, he's the chap who I looked at his initially. So you've got your mounting plate on the front of it, which I made. So normally there's a little steel plate along here that comes, it's thin and made of tin, so I took that off, I replicated these holes on it. You can do a much better job of this. I made the mistake of using a piece of stainless steel, which is really hard to drill and cut, so just use a piece of mild steel, paint it up or whatever. What you've got here is a mounting plate. So you've got on the back side of it, you've got your motor. That's an electric scooter motor off eBay. It's a brush motor. I'm pretty sure they're only about 20 quid. What I will try and do is in the description over the next week on YouTube, I will upload links to where I bought all the parts from. So you're going to run the motor there, you've got your sprocket on the motor, you've got your chain. You can't see it there, you can just about see it, but if I swing this in there, you can just about see that. So what I did was I bought a sprocket as well, again electric scooter sprocket, and I bolted it to the side of the reel. The reel already has the holes for these. This video is not great, is it? It already has these little bolts. So what I did was I utilised the 4 bolts that are on it. You'll see when you get yours, strip it down, it'll become clear as to which bolts I used. Then you've got to centre up your sprocket and re-drill those holes in the sprocket. The sprockets are aluminium, so they're nice and easy to drill, so that's pretty easy. Your chain, how I set my tension on my chain was by spacing out the mount plate as much as I could. These holes, I've only got 2 bolts on there, but there's 4. I'm only running 2. You can, if you want to do a tidy job of it, you can run all 4. So I elongated them slightly as well, so you want to be able to slide your motor up and down like that. So just elongate your holes a bit better than what I've done. Yeah, I got it pretty accurate anyway, so I didn't need to do much. Another thing I noticed is you might have to bend this up ever so slightly. Just depends on the size of your sprocket. Your sprocket will need spacing out from the actual reel tub itself. I just use washers, so I know some people opt to make a nice spacer. So as for your spool lock off thing, you can, you can't see it in there, but if you turn, there it is. So you've still got that, that screw, that hole there, that threaded hole, so you can put something in there to make this so it doesn't, it doesn't self reel all the hose out. So that was what I did anyway. I've wired it up to a push switch at the moment. So at the moment I've just literally got it wired up to that. That's just a press switch with some wiring. I'm not actually using this reel, guys. So, this is just my backup reel in case something happened with that. I've been running that for over a year now. Absolutely no problems with it whatsoever. So don't think it's going to be unreliable. If you make it just like that, it's going to work. That's my switch. So what I'll do now is I'll reel it all out, and I'll show you what it's like to reel it in. So I'll just get my cloth now, guys. I've got my push switch. Bearing in mind, guys, I'm not actually holding it now, I'm using my other hand to hold the camera, so you get the gist of it anyway. So yeah, all in all, price wise, you're looking at about 230 quid to build this. You'll need a little chain delinker as well. Again, I'll try and put some stuff in the description so you know what you gotta buy. So now you've seen the hose reel and what I did. Another thing I'd like to add is you don't have to run that wire in the way I did it with that push switch. You can buy proper wireless winch fobs, so you can wire one of them in, you can have it wireless, like a lot of the other ones that you see for sale. You can do that. They're only £10. You're talking a nice little fob control box, you know, click button, reel it in. £10 for one of those off eBay. Just type in wireless winch remote, 12 volt, you'll find it. Another thing, if you want to run that proper box, it's like that yellowy sort of box with the up and down button on it, again you can buy them. They're just 12 volt winch reel thing, fob things. Another thing I saw was, you know, you've got if you want that exact product, that exact nice yellow box, you can, it's like a yellow box with an up and a down switch on it. You can actually buy that exact one, if I remember rightly, don't hold me to this, but when you've got a removal van, the tail lift, the little tail lift switch that they use, yeah, I've seen them on them. So if you type in tail lift remote fob or something along the lines of that, you're going to find the product on eBay. So again, I'll do my best when I get time. I'll upload this video soon. Once I've uploaded this video, once you've seen it, give it about a week or so, I'll get a list of all the parts, and I'll put the links in the description. Yeah. Cheers for watching, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Wheel Hobbies for regular RC car action, real car action, how-tos, engine conversions. We do a lot on Wheel Hobbies, so don't forget to subscribe. Cheers for watching now. Bye bye.